guys, Debbie from Up the Creek Budgets here. So I just wanted to come on and show you the Twisted AF series in a little bit more detail. Some of you have ordered it. It is on its way to you. It's in the post and it's on its way. So you guys are going to sort of want to know how you can play it, what you can do with it. There's some people that are like on the bench, they don't quite know what it is, and some people might not have seen it. So yeah, I'll go through it in a little bit more detail. So with the Twisted AF series set, you are going to get 5 dashboards, and they go from casual, advanced, expert, master and crazy AF. You also get your envelope dashboard, which just says Twisted. It doesn't say Twisted Crazy AF or anything because there are more games coming. Okay, so I've just done the one dashboard, basic, and you can use it for this set, you can use it for future games. So it is sort of like one insert, envelope insert for many. And also you get the Crazy AF dice set, which ranges from 3 to 100, and this is mega. This is a mega dice. So what's it all about? Let's have a look. Let me just move these dice out of my way and show you what you can do with it. So like I say, there are more games coming. I have designed another 3 games for the bigger dice, so it's not waste when you buy it. So you're not just buying it for this set and that's it. There is a full series coming. Like I say, I've got 3 games that I've near enough dialed down, and another 2 that I'm partly there. So it's like a game board. So we're going to start with casual. So in the casual you will need 2 coloured dice, which most of you have got, so you won't get this supplied in your set. And I've just dropped one. That was clever. Yeah, so you won't get the 2 coloured dice in the set because most of you should have a couple of coloured dice hanging around. I have done them as oranges because most dice are orange, but if you do have one that's a pink, just remember that pink is orange, and that's as simple as that. So like I say, the casual one, that uses a D4, a D6 and a D8. So you will need only 3 dice out of your set. So you'll need those 3 dice to play the casual. With the advanced, you will need the D4, the D6, the D8, and you'll also need the D10, and the D12, which I've just had. The D12, so you'll need those 5 dice for that one. With the expert, you will need the 4, the 6, the 8, the 10, the 12, the 20, which is that one, the 30, which is 29, 30, yeah, and the 100. So this is the 00. So it says D00 on your card, and that's this one. So this one can be used as a 100th. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Or it can be used as a percentage dice. In a lot of D&D games, this one is used as percentages. But we're just going to use it as a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's your expert. In the master, you are going to use your 2 coloured dice plus all of your crazy set. So that's going to use everything, all 15 dice. Okay. And the crazy AF also uses all 15 dice. So how do you play it? So there's a couple of ways you can play it. You could decide if you've got a tight week, you could just play the casual. If you've got a lot of money that week, you could play the crazy AF. You could play it game by game, so start with the casual, work to the advanced, expert, master and crazy. Or you could do it a different way, so there's 5 game cards, and randomly in this set of dice you have a 5-sided dice, so you could roll your dice and decide which game card you're going to play and do it that way. Okay. So that's the way we're going to play it today. So we got 160. I'm just going to get my dice in order. 30, 24. But we're going to start with the 5-sided dice, and we're going to decide which of the games we're going to play. So we're going to go with number 3. So we're going to start with game board 3, which is expert. And we need the D4, the D6, the D8, the D10, the D12, the D20, the D30 and the 00, and our 2 coloured dice. So first of all, what we're going to do is roll our dice, and then we're going to pick a square. So we've got green and blue. So we've got green and blue. So we're going to scratch here, and that is going to reveal what dice we need to roll next. Okay, so that is a D12, which is no, you're 16, you're 12. So we're going to roll the D12, and we're going to put, we've got rolled a 5, so that's going to be save £5. So you could just cross that off to say you've done it, you've put it in, and just put the money aside and not track it. So you could do it as like a surprise one, put it in a tin, whatever. Or you could write on the amount that you saved, so you could write a 5 in that square, and then you can keep a tally of it. It's totally up to you. So we're going to roll again and see where we go. So the number 2. So game card 2 is the advanced. So again, we're going to roll, and we got a yellow and an orange. So yellow and orange. And we're going to roll a D12 again. How bizarre. So this money that I'm playing with now is just prop money. It's not come out of my budget. It's just a load of money that I've grabbed, just so I can show you how to play the game. So that one is a 12-sided dice again, and we got a 5 again. No way. Bizarre. How bizarre. Do 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 do. Right, So we're going to roll again. So that was a 2. We're going to roll again. Come on, give us something else. Number 5. The crazy AF. Yay. So let's have a look what we're doing here. So we've got purple and yellow. So you can either go purple yellow or purple yellow. I'm going to choose purple yellow. And we got a D24, so not a biggie, not a biggie. That's quite all right. So 24 is you. Wee. So we got 21 that time. So 21 is going in. Nice. And then we'll roll again. 5 again. And we got purple green this time. So shall we go here or shall we go here? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go here. Oh wow, we only got a D4. So you see, it's not a biggie every time. So we got a D4 on that one. So we'll get our 4-sided dice. And we got a 3, so we will save £3. So it's really, really simple. Just because there's big numbers on there, big dice on there, it doesn't mean to say you're going to get big numbers. So we got a 3 again. So 1, 2 and 3. So green and purple. So let's go down here this time. D20. So we can find our 20-side dice, which is 12, 16, 20. And we got a 4. Okay, so let's put 5 in, take 1 back. Put the 20 back in the place. And we got a 2. So 2 is advanced. Yellow, yellow. A D12 again. Ooh. We're not getting the big ones here, are we? Where are we? 10, 12. 2. So £2 in. And 4. We haven't done a master. Nice. Okay. See what we get on the master. So we got a red and a blue. So red or blue, or red and blue. So it's one of those. Eeny, meeny. Let's go with EU. Oh, the 00. I'm glad we've got one of the bigger dice. So we get our 00. So that's this one. So this works in 10s. And we got 10. So you see, it's not always going to throw you something absolutely crazy. 3. So that's advanced. No, it's not. It's expert. Orange, orange. D6. Oh yes, we got a 30. Now when you get onto these bigger dice, the 30, the 60 and the big 100, if you've got a dice tray, it's probably going to work a little bit simpler. The only thing I have got at the minute is my tower base. So with the 30, I'm going to roll, and as you can see, it's the uppermost number on these that is the one that we have. So we got a 13. Not bad from a 30. So 1, 2 and 3. Ding, ding. Let's go here then. Yay! Okay guys, so we found the D100. Nice. So like I say, this one, the 30, the 60 and the 100 is going to be easier if you have a dice tray. So this one is the 100. It's mega. It's probably, it's bigger than a golf ball. It's definitely bigger than a golf ball, because I say the 60 is probably a little smaller than a golf ball. Oops. So like the 30 dice, when it lands, the uppermost number is the one that you play with. So that is 30. So we've rolled 100 sided and we've only got 30. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not scary, you see. So we'll play £30. Okay, number 4, which is master. Let's see if we can find a 60-sided one. Green and yellow. Oh, D6. So you're probably thinking, oh, why haven't I got a cheat sheet of where everything is? Because, yeah, I haven't. I'm not cheating. So when we're on about cheating, you don't have to put in these numbers either. So there is another way of playing it. If you've watched Esther from My Money Matters, the way that she plays her is the 6. So I watched her a new video tonight. She was playing with the 6 one. She got up to £27, but she doesn't put in £27. She moves the decimal point and puts in £2.70. So yeah, there's no reason why you can't do that with this. So when we just got the blah blah blah, where we've got the 100 now, on the Crazy AF, instead of paying 100 you pay 10. So yeah, you could play it that way as well, so it doesn't make it unreasonable for everybody. Expert, no, what were we doing? Rolling a 6-sided dice, that's what we were doing. So £6. So like again, if you were doing the decimal like my Esther from My Money Matters does, that would be 60p, not £6. So it just makes it a little bit easier if you're on a lower income. So yeah, where Elaine from Binders and Cash says, I need to be a millionaire to play that. No you don't. No you don't. Play with 10p. if you really wanted to. So we've got red and yellow on casual. So we know this is going to be, we've got a D8. Yay! A D8. So 6, 7, 8. And we got a 3. So that, if you, Elaine, if you we're playing with the decimal point in, it wouldn't be £3, it'd be £30. So you see, it is doable. Okay? Don't be giving me this, I need to be a millionaire to play it, blah blah blah. No, I'm not accepting that. Not accepting that at all. Red and yellow. Oh, let's just get D8. I want a D60.
Ding, ding.
No, I'm not going to find it, am I? I'm going to finish up scratching everyone off. Yay, I found one. Woohoo! Okay, 60 dice. So again, use a dice tray. Uppermost number, 21. Or if you want to do the lower amounts, move the decimal point. And that would be £2.10. Okay, so that is the Crazy AF and how to play it. So like I say, you could play it, just do it casual and do the casual board, then move on to the advanced, then the expert, then the master, then the Crazy AF. Or you could do it like I've just done with the 5-sided dice, number the game cards and let the dice decide which one you play. If you're a low budget person and you want to play it and you think, oh no, yeah, I'd love to play that, but it's the hundreds and 60s, the big numbers, you don't have to play the big numbers. Just do what Esther from My Money Matters does and move the decimal point. So £60 would be £6, £100 would be £10. So the most you're going to get on it is £100. So you could say, if you're moving the decimal point, the most you're going to pay is £10. So, you know, you can make it to fit you, basically. And if you get a 1, it's 10 pence. So that is the twisted range. Like I say, I have just played with it. This is my whoopsie. This is just a whoopsie bundle, so I'm not really bothered about scratching it off and messing about with it. I just wanted to show you guys how how you can play with it. And like I say, there are more games coming for the Twisted series that will use the big 100 dice. You see how it rolls about too much. If you haven't got it in a tray. So that was £8.86, so £86 or £8.60. But yeah, it is better if it's in a tray because it does pretty much roll about. So yeah, just have a play with it in a tray. Just get used to seeing where you're looking. Once you've got used to it, it's not too bad. My tray isn't the fantastic, like I say, it's the base of my dice tower, so it's not the best thing in the world. So we've got a 51, an 8, a 92, get it the right way up. The 60 dice, again, it is a little bit easier to operate. So that was a 3, a 12, a 53, the 30 dice again, a little bit more easy to operate, but again it's better in a dice tray than it is out in the wild. Okay guys, so I've twittered on long enough. I've played with a big chunk of money, showed you how it's played, and hopefully that helps people decide whether they want to get it or not. Obviously no pressure, but you know, why not? Go to my Ko-Fi, go and buy it right now. Yes, go and buy it right now before they all run out, because there is only a limited number. There are still some available. And yeah, like I say, don't stress about the 100s, because you can change it, the decimal point. Don't know really what else there is to say about it, apart from, yeah, head over to Ko-Fi and go and buy one. Right, I'm twittering, so I'm going to love you and leave you. Okay, bye bye.